Hello everybody, it's BigTeutone again from US server Langendorn. Today's topic will be battleground optimization for your guild and how to run a map and a corp successful. As you see here, we are on the large GBG map, and the best system to use is a target symbol means take capture. A hand symbol means load 250 and send all your guild members into the settings to switch off the warning. This way the whole map can be set up ahead of time and every guild member that opens the GBG map knows right away what to do. It prevents completely the use of any text thread where you have to post sectors or anything like this. Also, even during a battleground on a hostile map, you can change the targets just by focusing attention from all guild members on a race that might appear, and you change a hand symbol load to a take with a target symbol. Also, any sector not marked is automatically a do not hit. For this map, the best way to set up the whole map is not a checkered board like on the small GBG map. This one works best with lines, and some prefer north-south lines, but doing this will always end up creating 3 camps at the outside here. So the best way to do this is to run a line from upper right to lower left or the other way around, having X1 for one guild and as much as possible of ring 3. And the line should always follow a 2 camp path. Then this way you can figure out if you create lines like this or lines like this. If you watch this here, so this line is 2 3 2 2 2 2 1 2, and here in the south is a 2 2 2 line. We are swapping here this season with 2 other guilds, and this way the reuse of camps is the most efficient. Now about walking up sectors. So we have a hard stop 150 on all sectors that are marked with a hand symbol. And the person running the map, whoever is the general who is active, or the coordinators, we handle this in Discord, is the person that is walking up. So what we don't do is having any thread where you kind of auction off the walk up. That's a silly slow system in my opinion. What you do is that everybody stops at 150 except for the person who is assigned to the walk up for the map. And this person can do the walk up while the rest of the guild loads the next sectors already. So this way there's not really a big plus or advantage or extra fights for the person who's doing the walk up. So I will show you this in a few minutes in action. Here are a few sectors coming up. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. We started loading the first sector here, and we get a few fights on. So what you will see is that everybody else will stop at 150. I own the map right now, I'm running it, so I will walk up this sector the moment it reaches 150, and the rest of the guild will switch to the next sector. We have only 2 active sectors right now. The rest will all open up in about 15 minutes. not too many people on. Usually we load a sector within 45 to 60 seconds. I can't wait for the color of the troops to change. You have no idea how many rogues I did send to death because the troops have same color than rogues have. That will be finally over in Titan. Something that happens quickly when you do fast fighting. So instead of having a thread where you search for somebody who walks, what we will do here is you stop at 150 when you're the map owner, and give it a few seconds to make sure that everybody switched to the next target. And you can walk it up to 158 right away. That is as long as the guild knows what's going on. So this one is at 152. We can add a few to the next sector. And while the guild is loading the next sector, the map owner can walk this one here up. Without that you have to search for somebody to walk it and so on. I give it a few more seconds just to make sure that nobody did negotiate the sector. Usually we are all fighters, but and I'm walking it up without that anybody else or the guild loses fights on the walker because they are busy loading the next sector. And that's at it. It is at 158, and I can switch to the next sector. Rinse and repeat. And here you see that the advantage that everything was marked ahead of time with a hand symbol for load. Any player who comes online in between can just open the map and check the timers on the sectors, or you can use FOE helper, and you will know exactly and prepare yourself for at what time all the sectors come up in a swap. Okay, so I'm walking B2 now, and as you can see the guild switch already to the next one here. This is a zero cap sector with a straight take symbol with a target symbol, so this will be closed right away. Let me walk this one. And it is at 158. Now for doing the swaps later, or what to close in what order, all you got to do is, if you run a co-op thread, and you got to think about anchors, meaning is the flag still at least connected to one of your sectors, and before you close anything or you announce something for your partner guild to close, it's a little bit like playing chess. You just have to think about every step you are doing, what does it do to the other guild, and then right after this one you think like you're the owner or founder of the partner guild, and you think like, what are they going to do, and what will this do to my sectors? It's a little bit like playing chess. You just have to think only one move ahead of time, and that is pretty much the whole trick to it. Now let's talk about goods for siege camps. How to make sure that your treasury is always full and prepared. Most important thing, of course, is, especially when you're younger guild, work on your arc. And if you are the guild founder, all you do is get your arc to at least level 120. Then give to your guild members a full 1.94 or 1.95 or however high your arc is to just get the arcs going. Besides this, you want that all your guild members are not spread out in too many eras. I'm opening here for your helper, as you see here. What we are doing is, before we had guild members only in HMA or only in Colonial or only in Progressive, in Contemporary, and after Future everybody can move up at any time. Before that, we organized at what time guild members did move up, and we tell them right after season start you can move up, and we help them with trading goods down for them to skip eras like industrial, modern, or postmodern. You will end up with a very small amount of different eras where your members are in, and this will making the goods you need for siege camps pretty easy, because you only need to worry about these few eras. Other goods won't be requested for siege camps, and the map will be shuffled and requested on a Thursday morning, so anybody who moves up after season start, this will not change the goods that are requested. So these progressive player, for example, if somebody wants to jump to contemporary after season start, we would give these members all the goods needed, and they would just do during the season research through modern era, postmodern era to be in contemporary the season after. And the same happens that everybody who is in contemporary will skip through tomorrow into a future era, and so on. So for us, you see, we only need to worry about progressive era, and then anything above future era. We worked long time on this. We had our trouble in the past of having just one player sitting in high Middle Ages and running out of goods. But we aligned everything, and right now progressive is where we need goods, and anything about future era. And as you see, this is all filled and prepared. There will be no trouble for us. Even if we run 11 days full swap every 4 hours, we will always have enough goods for siege camps. And that is all about Battlegrounds. I see you in game. Talk to you later.